I've almost got it. I'll just let the water run. That might even work. Wow! You can inflate black water skins. Who'd have thought? Okay, I'll put the balloon in the middle. And this is the moment of truth. No problem, if you know your way around known physics. Hi, Gulliver.
Hello, Wilbur.
I am the master of electricity.
Excuse me?
We've got electricity again.
Really? Looking good. We're back in business. As soon as we've solved the other problem, we can finish off the batch.
There's another problem?
Bill changed his order 2 days ago. The new slates have to be fluffy and pink instead of black.
Fluffy and... So what now?
According to Bill, it's the law. Esther is already looking for a solution. Please go and ask her how she's getting on.
Okay, but once we've solved the problem, can we get out of here?
Of course. As soon as we have a solution, the batch will be ready in 2 or 3 weeks.
The acoustics down here are funny. That sounded like 2 to 3 weeks, even though I'm sure you said hours or days, right?
I wish. If all goes well, I can manage 3 slates a day, 4 if I put in a night shift. A couple are pretty much finished. Bill wants 80.
I want out of here, and I don't want to wait another 3 weeks.
You can't always get what you want. Perhaps you can help me cutting the rock later. That might save 2 days.
But, Hi, you must be Esther.
Yoo-hoo!
Hi, Nate. I'm sorry if I scared you earlier. Gulliver's promised to take me to the surface with you if I help you with the delivery. He said you're making the fluffy pink covers for the slates.
Oh, I'm not ready yet. And it's not a cover. I'm trying to mix a fluffy paint.
A fluffy paint?
Yes. There are hardly any fluffy materials or furs down here. But old paint and chemicals are here in abundance.
I've never heard of fluffy paint.
Well, there are warm colours, cold colours, neon colours. Why shouldn't there also be fluffy colours?
I'm not sure if a fluffy paint is the right way.
It's the only way. We have to work with what we've got. I'm sure that a good alchemist could find the correct mixture.
Ah, I know someone who's good at alchemy.
Really? Would he help us?
I don't think so. She's actually the cook in the rats' camp.
Oh, the same old story.
The rats are lovely, and you folks are easy to get along with too. Why don't you like each other?
Oh, it all went a bit badly wrong. We had had a long journey. We lay down in the rubbish to have a bit of a rest. At some point, I woke up and saw a rat nibbling at one of my fingers. She must have mistook me for a discarded titbit. I only realised this much later. I was very surprised and shouted very loudly.
Ew! And then?
Gulliver jumped up to defend me. In doing so, he pushed over a heap of junk that buried him as well as the leg of the fleeing rat. Gulliver was shouting wild threats out and trying to free himself from the rubbish, I went over to the little rat to try and help her. She must have took fright. She gnawed off her leg and limped away.
That's truly a tragic story.
Since then, Gulliver believes all rats have it in for us. He wants to protect me. He won't let any rat into the vicinity of our home and has forbidden Nate and myself to talk to them.
But if Ethel the cook wanted to help, would you let her?
Of course. Why not? We just mustn't tell Gulliver about it. He would never allow a rat into our house.
That's the smaller of the two problems. The larger is Ethel. Even if you find the right paint, Gulliver thinks it would still take weeks to complete the delivery.
It's hard work, and Gulliver is working as quickly as he can.
There must be a faster way to build the slates.
Nate thinks so too. That's why he built the constructor. Unfortunately, it doesn't work.
It would make things go faster.
Well, not much faster. It would still take a few hours.
Nate and Gulliver seem to have gnome blood in their veins.
No, Nate has no blood. Gulliver might have something sticky in him.
That's, not what I meant. I meant they both like to invent things.
That's right. They used to make things together, but now, because Gulliver has so much to do, he doesn't have any time for it anymore. I know, but Papa is only working hard so he'll have more time for you later.
I think it's great what you've done for yourselves here. The workshop, this cave.
We have tried really hard, and it will do for us. A little home for a little family.
I think Gulliver sees that differently. Seems to me he's already planning for life in a palace.
He's very optimistic. I think we should be content with what we have. If you're always dreaming about the future, you miss the here and now.
Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans.
Who said that?
I read it on someone's wall, so it must be true. Gulliver's very enthusiastic about Bill.
Yes, he thinks he will help us.
But you don't think so?
Oh, what do I know? I'm just a simple girl trying to take care of her family. But my head was chopped off just because I'm a zombie. I'm really not sure if the people in Seastone will take to us, however hard we might try.
I suggest you keep on going for now. In the meantime, I'll go and see if I can win Ethel over to our cause.
You do that.
Take care, Nate, and you have nothing to fear from us gnomes.
Yes, Nate. Wilbur is a gnome. You remember them from your book, don't you? Nate has a book about the races in Avantasia. It's his favourite. I have to read it to him every evening. Yes, a gnome.
Yes, gnomes.
Nate thinks he has at last found another inventor.
Inventor?
The book says that all gnomes love tinkering and inventing.
Oh, gnome. What is it?
A map of Avantasia. Nate built it. He often likes to dream of travelling across the lands.
He's never been up there?
No, but I tell him about it every evening, and he has his books.
The map is made from old sheet metal and recycled parts. Must have taken forever. I really hope one day Nate gets a chance to visit some of these places. Esther's equipment isn't all that bad. The main problem seems to be a lack of experience. Do you need this stand, Esther?
I don't know. Do I need it?
No idea, but I think I need it.
How do you know?
When the walkthrough says that I should take something, I do.
So does the walkthrough also say how I can mix the fluffy colour?
Of course.
Why don't we take a look?
Where would the challenge be in that?
I think you might just be taking me for a ride. Be my guest and take it. I don't need it.
A portrait, painted by Esther. Could be a relation of Gulliver. A small socket wrench. Nate must have used it to build the map. I'm sure he won't mind if I borrow it. Esther has a collection of different paints and lacquers, but whether or not they can be used to produce the desired paint, I have absolutely no idea. Pictures of Nate, I'd say. Most show trees, flowers and clouds. An empty bird cage?
Oh, Nate often feels lonely when Gulliver and I have to work. We thought a bird might be a bit of company for him. I'm making good progress. I've already found a batwing and a few frog eyes.
Yeah. It's fine white sand. I can't just put it in my pocket. I need some sort of container. A few handfuls of sand should be enough. I bet it's not easy for Nate. He has the best playground anyone could ever imagine, but no playmates. Let me guess. This is one of Nate's inventions.
Of course. It makes us breakfast every morning.
It works?
Let's just say the next thing on my wish list is a machine that will clean the kitchen up after breakfast.
This looks like scales used by some of the merchants in the market. This one's broken. One of the pans is missing. Do you want me to see if I can find a second pan for the scales, Esther?
Oh, don't. Just leave it. I'll mix the colour by eye. You're welcome to take the scales with you if you want.
Ooh, might prove useful. Thank you.
Son says you could help him with his constructor. I told him you said you weren't an inventor, but you did sort out the electricity, and Nate says all gnomes are inventors.
In theory, yes. Practically seen, I'm practically not practical at all.
The constructor could save us a lot of time once it's up and running, and you are in a hurry, aren't you?
I could have a look. Where's the problem?
We need a strong fan belt. All the ones Nate tried so far have torn. And we need coal for the steam machine. Wood and garbage don't burn hot enough. I still can't say for sure whether the machine will actually work. Not all of Nate's inventions work at the first go. Hey!
V-belt and coal. Sounds doable.
But don't forget we still need the fluffy paint as well.
How could I? Work never stops.
It looks like you'll have some help. Don't cause any mischief, boys.
Hey, Nate! I've seen the map you made. Although, you Can hardly call it a map, it's almost a miniature world. Yes, all the mountains and forests and cities. And you learned all that from only books and your parents' stories. I can't even imagine what it must be like to never have left this place. Blue sky, green trees, fresh air. You've got so much to see. I'll get you out of here, Nate. I promise. I know what a little ingenuity and ambition can accomplish. I come from a gnome family. But the constructor, this is a truly impressive piece of technology. Yes, if we can get it working, the delivery should be ready in a jiffy. What do we need to get the constructor operational? Right! Coal for the steam engine and a strong V-belt. That's what Gulliver said too. Time for work. That's firework. At the end of the war, there was a huge victory celebration in Seaston with lots of rockets and firecrackers. Several fires broke out and the town was damaged more severely than any time during the war. I wish that was more surprising, really. I don't have anything to celebrate, but maybe I can use the black powder for something. I need some of the intelligent rock.
For the constructor? Of course. Help yourself.
The clock isn't ticking. Presumably it can be wound through the little hexagonal hole in the dial if you have the right key. The wrench could actually fit. It's worked! It's ticking! I'll set the hands to 12 o'clock. The bird really has seen better days since losing its feathers. Woo! Another firework! Woo! Another firework! Woo! Another firework! Woo! Another firework! That's more than enough coal to get the steam engine up and running. I just need to get it out of the rock somehow. Wrap that in some paper and light it and you'll get a pretty decent explosion. I can't just sprinkle the black powder into the fissure. It would just spread out, it wouldn't work. It'd weaken its effect. So, let's see. If I roll the gunpowder from the fireworks up in the poster, I'll have a stick of dynamite. Homemade dynamite. Although, I will need more black powder. another firework. Ooh, another firework. I still need a few loads of black powder. Once I have enough, I can use it to make a proper stick of dynamite. Grandad said that living in the city would make me lazy and fat. Athletic achievements like that prove exactly the opposite. Hey, Nate! Hey, Nate! Hey, Nate! Get on the other side! I always loved to seesaw when I was a little kid. You never... I see. You always has too much to do. No problem. We can seesaw anytime as long as I'm here. Time for work. Hi, Ethel. I met someone who needs help. Your help, to be exact.
Some kind of burning question he needs to ask? I don't have any answers. Only more questions.
He is a she, and it's about an alchemy problem. She wants to mix up a, fluffy pink paint.
Understood. That's doable.
Doable? Then can you show her how to do it?
Yes. Monsieur de Demont always said we should help others. Where is she?
There might be a little problem.
A little problem? What?
She's just an itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny little problem.
Tinsy tiny little problem? Who is she?
That's, secret. You know, mum's the word. All secretive and that. I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Secret?
Yes. You have to wear a blindfold and a clothes peg on your nose.
Then how am I meant to mix the chemicals? I have to see how they react and smell, whether the correct concentration has been obtained. No, no blindfold, no clothes pegs.
She's, vivicationally challenged? Well, you know, I mean, how should I put this? She's, a zombie.
You wanted to take me into the monster's cave?
They're not monsters. Their names are Gulliver and Esther, and they don't want to hurt you. Well, we should probably stay away from Gulliver at the moment.
I'm not doing that. No chance.
The zombies want to leave their caves. Isn't that a good reason for you to help them?
I'd like the caves to be zombie-free, believe me. But I'm not going anywhere near those monsters. Cost me a leg last time. Whew.
Isn't there any way?
Well, maybe, when pigs can fly. Monsieur Demar asks me, of course. I'll do anything for Monsieur de Dumas.
He would ask you to help them, for sure.
But he hasn't, and he isn't here.
Will you help Esther mix up the fluffy paint? Please?
No. Well, only if Monsieur de Dumas asks me.
Or when pigs fly? Somehow I have to convince Ethel that Remy wants her to help the zombies. Either that, or I need a pig and a pair of really big wings. Can I have some more stew?
But of course, my big un. And how's it taste?
Tastes great, but it could be a little hotter.
Ah, understood.
I should let her keep working on her paint, even if I don't think she has a chance without Ethel's help. If I disturb him for no reason, he'll make even less progress. Best if I just let him get on with it. Bill has a rope up there. He'll let it down as soon as we've finished the last delivery. At least, that's what he says. It's the best chance I've got. Better not overdo it. I will only use the bell when I need to talk to Bill. Hey, Nate! Another round? It was my pleasure. Another round? It was my pleasure. Time for work. This bird has definitely seen better days. Almost looks a bit scary. Where should I stick the tape? On the base? On the edge? I'd first have to know what I need to stick the bowls to. I still need a few loads of black powder. Once I have enough, I can use it to make a proper stick of dynamite. Hey, Nate! Time for work. Remy will be fine. He's tough, he's smart, brave, everything a hero should be. And nothing ever happens to heroes. Hopefully. Not bad for a beginner, eh? Practice makes perfect. I'm getting really good at this. Yeah! 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 A pretty little feather. Why not? The scales are suspended from the stand. If I had a second pan, I could weigh something. Where should I stick the tape? On the base? On the edge? I'd first have to know what I need to stick the bowls to. Timmy? I know you're mad at me, but how about a little more understanding? Imagine finding out that you're not a mage, even though you never wanted to be anything else. Imagine that you're so incompetent that your friends are killed and it's your fault.
But we need you here. The resistance is getting weaker and Van Buren's getting stronger every day. And you're going to abandon us anyway?
How am I supposed to help you? I'm not a mage. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a healer. I'm not an engineer. I'm nothing. Even the Archmage was powerless against that wand. What do you think someone like me could do?
Could at least try.
I could use your help, Timmy.
And?
It's about the zombies. I can't manage it alone.
I'm supposed to help people who throw things at me. What do you get out of it? Are they going to help you out of here so you can just run off?
So, Timmy, man or mouse?
Rat. One of those rats trying to save what can still be saved. The others are all out there in the streets fighting.
Really? If all the rats are out there risking their tails, so why aren't you with them then?
I'd be out there in a flash. But Uncle Remy asked me to stay here. And I listen to what my uncle says.
The zombies need our help, Timmy.
Why should I help the zombies?
One question. What would your Uncle Remy do?
Right now, he would climb down that black hole to find a way to destroy the one that's transforming the world.
The zombies need our help, Timmy.
Why should I help the zombies?
You know Bill, the merchant? He smuggled them into the city and lowered them into this hole. Now they have to slave away for him down here to pay off their debt.
He's exploiting them. They should just stop working for him.
And once they stop working, what do you think will happen then? They're stuck here underground, without any gold, without any way out. What are they supposed to do? Live off society's waste like... well, like you?
It's not a bad life. At least, it wasn't until we started being turned into hamsters. Some of us have even been forced to wear dresses and hats. Can you imagine?
You know Bill, the merchant? He smuggled them into the city and lowered them into this hole. Now they have to slave away for him down here to pay off their debt.
He's exploiting them. They should just stop working for him.
The zombies haven't done anything to anyone. All they want is a better life for themselves and their son.
I'm not saying that I think it's right what Billy's doing to them.
But you won't do anything about it. Aren't you the one who said you should help others whenever you can? Here's your chance. Right here. Right now.
And coincidentally, we create a way for you to get out of here, right? But at least you want to help the zombies. That's a step in the right direction.
Don't count on me taking any more steps in any direction.
That remains to be seen. Friends?
Friends.
Okay, I'll help you in the zombies. And then we'll see.
A more or less white tea towel. Ouch!
That's mine.
Sorry. I don't think Ethel would be thrilled if I just took the candle. Hi, Ethel. Can I have some more stew?
But of course, my big un. And how's it taste?
Lovely. But it could use a tad more salt to give it to that little... yeah.
Good, good, good.
The bowls are made for rats. That means they can't hold much more than a spoonful of soupy stew. Okay. I bet it's not easy for Nate. He has the best playground anyone could ever imagine, but no playmates. I'd like you to meet someone, Esther.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you the rat who knows about alchemy?
No, but Timmy is helping me. Help you.
How kind of you. Thank you, Timmy.
The Resistance fights injustice, wherever it may be.
Good, good. Carry on.
I should let her keep working on her paint, even if I don't think she has a chance without Ethel's help. I already have some sand. Where should I stick the tape? On the base? On the edge? The scales are suspended from the stand. If I had a second pan, I could weigh something. Even if I can't do anything else, I'm sure I can throw ropes over things. I'll tie the other end off here so it doesn't fall. The world's smallest sandbag. Too small for even me to train on. Not that I planned on it. Training, that is. Hey, Timmy, have a look at this feather.
Now, what about it?
Maybe we can use it somehow.
If I had a hat, I'd look just like Remy.
I have a little cape here, Timmy.
And what are you going to do with it?
Esther isn't able to mix the fluffy pink paint alone. She needs Ethel's help. But Ethel won't help her unless Remy asks her to.
Uncle Remy always gives his orders face to face, and I think even Ethel would realise you aren't Uncle Remy.
Exactly. That's why I thought of you.
A disguise. But my voice is much too high-pitched.
I could do the talking for you.
That sounds like a plan that simply can't fail.
Hey, Timmy, have a look at this feather.
Oh, what?
Doesn't it...
If I had...
Let's see how good the disguise is.
Yeah, sure.
Try your luck. Look who's back, Ethel. It's me, Remy. Monsieur de Damas.
So where is Monsieur de Dumas? You trying to pull my leg? There's nothing wrong with my eyes. You boys.
Hi, Ethel. Can I have some more stew?
But of course, my big un. And how's it taste?
Tastes great, but it could be a little hotter.
Ah, understood.
A more or less white tea towel. Maybe if I'm very careful... Ouch!
I've got eyes back there too. Not really, of course. But I would have if my experiments had been successful.
Sorry. Maybe if I'm very careful... Ouch!
I've got eyes back there too. Not really, of course. But I would have if my experiments had been successful.
Sorry. Hey, Nate. Time for work. I'm sure Timmy could get that thing off the hook. But there has to be a safer way to get the little guy up there, or a more spectacular one. Either would work. Stand over there, Timmy.
What are you doing?
I am working on something.
What exactly are you making?
Do you remember the bit about the ruler in my classroom?
Of course. But what are you trying to get?
That V-belt, up there.
Do we really need it?
Come on! Don't you want to be catapulted through the air and risk life and limb?
All right. But give it a bit of va-va-voom.
Everything okay, buddy?
Wow, that was awesome!
And an ogre's hand with too low. Hey, Nate! Time for work. Put the disguise on, Timmy. Put the disguise on, Timmy. Nate, this is Timmy.
Hello.
Together, we'll make sure that you can get the final delivery ready for Bill, okay?
Nice to meet you, Nate.
He said, I'm honoured. At least, I think that's what he said. Hey, Nate. Another round? It was my pleasure. Time for work. That V-belt up there, would it do the job? All right then. Then we just got to get it down somehow. Ooh, the rock is lighter than I thought. And it's warm. I should get rid of it as quickly as possible. It gives me the creeps. I don't get to say this often, but I'm too big for that. Hey, Timmy, do you think you could bring me that towel?
I don't think so. Ethel is eagle-eyed when it comes to her things.
Can you distract her so I can try?
Sure. Hi, Ethel.
Stu? Good grief, what do you look like?
Oh,
Got it! Ethel hasn't noticed that the tea towel's gone missing. Ethel's tea towel. She uses it to clean her glasses. Aside from a few old stains, it's clean.
was nice talking to you.
Hi, Ethel. Can I have some more stew?
But of course, my big un. And how's it taste?
Tastes great, but it could be a little hotter.
Ah, understood.
Timmy! Yes?
Let's see how good the disguise is.
Yeah, sure.
Try your luck. Look who's back, Ethel. It's me, Remy. Monsieur de Damas.
So where is Monsieur de Demar? You trying to pull my leg? There's nothing wrong with my eyes. You boys.
Psst, Timmy. Timmy, could you distract Ethel for me?
Hi, Ethel.
Stu? The candle stays here. Are you trying to distract me, Timmy?
We wouldn't dream of it.
Good, good. You wouldn't succeed anyway.
I don't know how long I lay there. Must have been days. The rats were very kind to me, talking to me and offering me stuff to eat. That just made things worse. If they told me off, I might not have felt so guilty. My own bed is waiting for me in the White Ridge Mountains. It's warm and cozy. If only I could hide myself away there and not come out until I know what to do.
It was nice talking to you.
Hi, Ethel. Can I have some more stew?
But of course, my big un. And how's it taste?
Tastes great, but it could be a little hotter.
Ah, understood.
Ethel's tea towel. She uses it to clean her glasses. Aside from a few old stains, it's clean. Yeah, I think I need even more black powder. This bird has definitely seen better days. Almost looks a bit scary. Hey, Nate, I have something for you. For you. For the empty bird cage. My pleasure. Where should I stick the tape? I'd How should I attach it? How should I attach it? How should I attach it? The world's smallest sandbag. Too small for even me to train on. Not that I planned on it. Training, that is. That's more than enough coal to get the steam engine up and running. I just need to get it out of the rock somehow. Okay, I poke a hole in the bag. Sand trickles out, it falls onto the scales, thereby pushing one side down and the other side up. Fine example of cause and effect, but how would that help? Yeah, I think I need even more black powder. Yeah, just one more time. The constructor is supposed to saw both the magic rock and the boards and assemble everything all on its own. Pretty complex task, if you ask me. This monster could speed slate delivery production up so much that we could even finish that last delivery for Bill today. All we have to do is get this machine wound up and rolling. Ooh, another firework. I think that should be enough for a nice stick of dynamite. We might have to oil it once the machine is up and running. It's not necessary at the moment because the machine is well oiled. Good job, Nate. Does this indicator show how effectively the machine's running? Then we'll have to keep an eye on it once we're rolling. Okay, as I understand it, the raw materials are fed into the machine through this funnel, right? Okay, that would be wooden planks and some of the intelligent rock. The large flywheel drives the machine. However, there's no connection to the steam engine. Have your V-belts failed? So we need a really strong one. Any steam-powered machine worth its salt has a whistle like this. Do these levers control the constructor? You don't need to explain everything to me now. We need to get this baby working first. We might have to oil it once the machine is up and running. It's not necessary at the moment because the machine is well oiled. Good job, Nate.